we go out to Prairie Dog Town often and feed them kale. And we're always like throwing it down the holes because they just don't want it. And then of course like a little girl comes up with McDonald's fries and they're like, yes, give this to me. Until they get off the McDonald's, I don't know what else they can do. So hi, I'm Rachel Hite. I am an associate professor of STEM education in the College of Education here at Texas Tech University. So what I brought with me today, this is a 3D representation, it's not real, of a black-tailed prairie dog. So I'm originally from North Carolina, Virginia. We don't have these at all. And so when I came to West Texas, I just looked out upon the scoping landscape, that seems to go forever, and I saw these little guys, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're so adorable. But they live such interesting lives, like they're very social, they have their own communication through barks. It's actually called jump yips, if you've ever seen them. You should splice in a little video of them going yip, yip, yip. So first question, what is something you love about the Texas Tech College of Education? I love the idea that we're community engaged. That's critical for education. Otherwise, if we're not involving teachers, students, and communities in the work that we do, what is that for, right? Ideally, it's for those audiences. So if we're not involving them throughout each stage of the research project, I think we're missing a really important part of the work that we do. What is your go-to karaoke song? I mean, I don't even have to think about that. Do y'all know the intro to Golden Girls? Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew. It's better with music. Test drive it. Go to it and just say, do you have the Golden Girls theme? And just, everybody knows it, regardless. Age, it's timeless. That will be what the aliens find. If you could have dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be? I was supposed to have dinner with this person, so I'll go with that, was President Obama. Because I used to be a congressional staffer in DC, and he was supposed to come to the office for like a little meet and greet, and it was like gonna be super cool. We're like all waiting there like, oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, no, that's not him. Oh, that's not him. It was probably something of national importance or security, but Obama, if you're watching, get with my people, get with your people. We can reconnect for dinner.
What was your job when you...
So I applied for an Albert Einstein Fellowship in which they take veteran STEM teachers to Washington, D.C. to engage in a fellowship. As a teacher, I just didn't know what policy was. I didn't understand it. It's like, okay, everybody uses it as this boogeyman of, we can't do things because the policy, forbids it. So I was like, where do you go to like learn about policy? And I think somebody jokingly was like, oh, you go work in Washington, D.C. And I was like, cool, I'll go do that. So the next question is, it seems like being a teacher today is harder than ever before. How do you encourage students or young teachers to stay the course? So, very good question. And so I think that's a multifactorial issue that, there's no panacea or silver bullet around that either. So the way that I do it is the way that I know. And I encourage teachers to engage in policy advocacy. So it's a brand new graduate cert that we have here at Texas Tech. How can I get STEM teacher leaders? Well, how about just STEM teachers to become teacher leaders, to become master teachers of their curriculum and instruction, like really knowing science and math in very deep and exciting ways for kids. Tell me why this is. Who are the stakeholders involved? What is the policy intended to do? What is the data on the efficacy of this policy? Knowledge is power, and power is policy, right? So if I can connect those pieces for teachers, they can better understand the system in which they have to operate. There's a cake, right? And you can have so many slices of that cake, but who gets which slice, right? Because we can have great lofty policies, but without any kind of support, they tend to fall apart.
Can I just say that your food analogies are so good?
I know, you can tell. I like to eat. So, what is your favorite Christmas dish to cook or eat? Hands down, it's stuffing. Always stuffing. And like adding little cremini mushrooms to it. Chef's kiss. So I make it. My stuffing's terrible. It's really dry. It like sticks to the bottom. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter. I eat the whole pan. What TV show is in your streaming queue right now? I've been trying to stay away from Netflix. I would say The Crown. Been watching a lot of The Crown, and then I've transitioned into the Harry and Meghan Netflix world. Who is someone that has inspired and motivated you in your field? I would definitely say it's Dr. Gail Jones from NC State University. She was my advisor, my boss, I worked for her. It's nice to have a question like this in which there's like too many people that come to mind. She showed me that allyship and just how you can remain grounded in teaching and teachers and kids while you are an academic, right? So thanks, Gail. Thank you. So I'm Rebecca Hite, and I encourage you to take 5 minutes by thinking about prairie dogs and go visiting them in Prairie Dog Town. Thank you for being a friend.